Welcome to viewer subscriber questions. We're going to be looking at a question that came from our video Alternate Theory for the Journey of Abraham, and the comment goes like this. I do have a question. Many theories are out there on the fall of Jerusalem in 70 AD and that Judah moved deeper into Africa. Those accounts speak also of the Roman Empire rulings at that time, and the territory that they had, deep Africa was not included. My question is, how does this all fit the theory that Africa is the promised land? So thank you for the question. It's a very good question, very important, because we know that the Romans and the Roman Empire is important for the history of the Bible because of the Bible prophecy, like the viewer speaks about the fall of Jerusalem in 70 AD and the famous prophecies of Jesus. So we can't ignore the Romans and the Roman Empire. If we go to a picture of the map, now this map says here 117 AD. So after the fall of Jerusalem. Now they're saying this is the Roman Empire at its greatest extent. So I think what the viewer is saying is that we see the highlighted area of this empire, that you could say it's mainly on the tip of North Africa. It doesn't penetrate deep into Africa. So what I want to say first of all is, if this is the truth, if this picture of this Roman Empire is the truth and it's accurate, then you can understand the question, because how can we say that the Holy Land's in Africa or sub-Saharan Africa if the Roman Empire doesn't incorporate it? Because the Roman Empire needs to incorporate the Holy Land, because of the history that we've mentioned. And we see here that what we've been presented with the Holy Land being in the region we know as the Middle East, where my cursor is circling, we can see that the Roman Empire it includes that territory. So I think that's obviously the important thing to start with, is that on this channel we have a problem with this picture. We're working on the premise that we haven't been fully told the truth, that this picture is maybe not accurate, this empire that we've been given with this map. So that's the premise that we're working on, because obviously speaking for myself, that when I was researching, when I was looking at this picture and this history, to me it doesn't seem to hold up under scrutiny, that you find problems and things that don't make sense. So that's what got me started on this research. And what I've done is I've put this video in this playlist, trying to locate the descendants of Noah, this first video, what got me onto this line of research. Now if you watch this short video, it'll just give you an idea of my train of thought, just to how I feel that that it's more of a feeling really, that something doesn't look right, it doesn't seem to hold up or make sense. And then it started me on this research. Now I want to say that if you watch this series or this playlist, it's going to give you an idea of the picture that we're working on. And the picture that we're working on, it looks different to this. It's going to look different, and I don't want to say that we can answer this question directly, because it is difficult to answer it directly, but if you watch this whole playlist, it'll give you an idea of the picture that we're working on, and how we can try explain how the Roman Empire could fit into the idea with the Holy Land being in sub-Saharan Africa. But what I'm thinking is, I would like to try maybe make a new series, trying to condense all the information that we've learned, and maybe improve and update, because I don't want to try and present that everything in this playlist is 100% accurate without any mistakes. But it's an ongoing investigation, and we're still learning and we're still sharing. But it is a lot of information to go through. So I'm thinking about condensing it and maybe making it easier to follow. But also, I would like to maybe do some more maps, so we can see like a visual representation of what we're trying to say, and that hopefully, I don't want to make any promises, because we don't know what's going to happen from the next day to the next day. But maybe this new series will, I don't want to say answer this directly, but present the picture that we're working on in a way where we can try to understand how the Roman Empire would fit in with the Holy Land being in sub-Saharan Africa. just trying to make it a bit more easier to see, because I think it's going to be difficult, just to be honest, if you work through this whole playlist, you're not necessarily going to be able to answer this question and say, oh, okay, now I know how the Roman Empire fits into everything, and be confident. It's not that kind of a series. So I just want to be honest that, I've also still got unanswered questions, and I feel that we're still missing key puzzle pieces. So, it's not like I've got all the answers, but I think that, each one of us, with the different things that we've learned and we've read and we've heard, that if we share, we're working on it together. There's many people on YouTube that are working on this field, investigating and sharing. Maybe not all saying the same thing, but we're working on it. So that's what I'm saying at the moment. I would like to try and make a series to try show the picture that we're working on, and make it a little bit maybe easier to see how like the Roman Empire could actually fit into it. That's what I'm planning. So that's what I would like to say. So yeah, I'm not answering this question in this video, but if you're new to the channel and you don't want to wait for the new series, if you do watch this playlist and the videos on the channel, it should give you an idea of the picture that we're working on, and how the Romans can fit into the theory of the Holy Land being in sub-Saharan Africa. So yeah, I'm still thinking about the series, if I'd like to maybe record the whole series in one go and then release it, or do it in a similar way where we release a few videos each week. So I'm thinking about that. So yeah, it's a very good question. I think we have to address it, because we can't just ignore the Roman Empire. It's very important for the history and the Bible prophecy. So thank you for the question. And yeah, maybe watch some videos on the channel to see what we're saying, or wait for the new series. And obviously the people that have been watching throughout maybe from very early on in the channel, they might have a fair idea of how the Roman Empire might fit into it. But yeah, let me know if you have been watching the videos, and you just want to honestly say that maybe you don't fully know how the Roman Empire fits into it, or you don't quite see how the Roman Empire can fit into it, like the viewer is asking. And we can try, we're just working together and sharing together. So thank you for watching this video. Keep an eye out for the new series, but like I said, I'm not making any promises. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.